So I have definitely never been so frustrated with trying to play as a sniper in a video game ever in my life. I think part of it is I'm just used to being able to play better than this, and I had a lot of trouble. I mean, it's definitely a lot different in this game than Battlefield 5, and I haven't played Battlefield 5 in maybe like 2 years really. I mean, I've just been playing Call of Duty, and this is just so much different than Call of Duty. I mean, just the aim is way different, and you can't play nearly as aggressive in this game as you can in Battlefield 5 as a sniper. Like, there's just too many people, and the maps are so huge, and there's just not a lot of cover. To end up being like really far away a lot of the time. A lot of times you just have to play far away like this, so you have to take your time more with the shots. It's just harder to hit moving targets. You can't, you just can't like flick your shots the same as when the head is nice and big in your scope. Another thing, like I have to play in a way slower sensitivity in this game than playing in Call of Duty. And in Call of Duty I can just play super aggressive. I can pretty much just never stop moving. I like to just run around like a maniac when I play that game. So this is completely different, and the way that my hand moves when I'm aiming, I'm not used to doing these little tiny like smooth movements. In Call of Duty I can just pretty much every shot I'm taking, I'm flicking my hand with much bigger movements than this and just flicking it really quickly. Where in this game, you really have to take these like very micro movements with your hands, and you have to aim very smoothly. It helps. I play on PC with a mouse, and it helps with a mouse if you kind of aim below their head and then do like a little smooth movement up. And with like running targets, you really have to be very good at tracking and keeping your hand movement like very smooth and your aim very smooth. By the way, if you play with a controller, it's way harder than playing on a mouse. At least in Battlefield 5 it was. I'm sure it's pretty much the same in this. There's a pretty crazy no-scope there. Definitely starting to get the hang of it now. Once you unlock the second sniper rifle, it's definitely easier to use. The bullet velocity is faster. And I would recommend using the scope that zooms in more than this. The 8 times scope. This is the 6 times one. I mean, it makes their heads bigger in the scope when you zoom in more, so it's easier unless you're playing like really close up. And the 8 times actually scopes in faster than any other scope. It's definitely when you can unlock the sensor grenade things too. Like you can throw them pretty far, and it'll like 3D spot the enemies, so it puts little dots over their heads. That makes it quite a bit easier too. But yeah, I just had a really hard time transitioning to this game from playing Call of Duty, and it's just there's so many people on the map. It's just so much harder, like figuring out positioning, and there's just people all over the place. Like you think you get a nice flank and you're over there by yourself, and just some random guy behind your vehicle runs you over, and you just saw a bunch of sniping right there. But realistically, when you play this game, most of your time is just going to be spent doing this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my Battlefield 2042 video. I'll definitely come out with some better, more highlights in the future, so enjoy.